As it comes to the crypto, I've been dabbling with this for 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
Everybody's heard about this, the FTX cryptocurrency scandal. Right. This should be a super scandal, and yet very few media outlets are actually covering it.
I know. But since I suffer from EGS, which is evil genius syndrome.
You make it sound like I suffer from EGS. I'm in a marginalized community.
I'm just telling you, I can't help but think of evil shit when I see new stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, what can I do with that? And did you know that you can literally take crypto from one exchange on one side of the planet, withdraw it, have that coin sent to another exchange that you have an account on, and that money will be transferred in like a minute or less.
Nice.
All right, and there's another one crypto I've had my eyes on it for a while. It's called XRP. It's like 33 cents now.
Okay.
But that crypto was designed to replace the SWIFT system. Meaning, you're familiar with the SWIFT system, is what all the banks use to transfer funds internationally.
Okay.
All right. Literally, the XRP crypto, you can bypass all of the eyeballs watching where your money's going and basically get away scot-free with whatever you want to do with it.
Well, apparently the demon rats didn't get the memo on that one.
Well, the thing is, right. When I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, this is a money launderer's fucking paradise here.
Well, you're not too far off. For those of you in the chat who are not familiar with this scandal, because you probably still watch the talking heads on the news, here it is. Tens of billions of U.S. dollars were transferred to Ukraine, and then using FTX cryptocurrency, the funds were laundered back to Democrats in the U.S.
Listen, I'm not shocked. I really am.
No. I actually have a graph here that shows exactly how it works out. So you see, here's your tax money here on the top left, and then that gets filtered into the U.S. government. They sent it to Ukraine. Ukraine gave it back to FTX, and then it was laundered back to the Democratic Party, who diverted it to vote for blue in 2022.
And since they have weaponized the alphabet agencies, they're going to do fuck all about this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's not even a blip on their radar, I guarantee it.
I got it.
And I did see one other Gateway pundit post earlier today that it wasn't just the Democrats. Apparently, old Mr. Cocaine Mitch McConnell too got about
the rhinos. Yeah, they're all in on it.
Dirty Mitch on the take. He got $2.5 million from the crypto laundromat FTX for his Senate leadership fund.
Wow.
Yep.
Nothing to see here, ladies and germs. Nothing at all. It's totally a two-party system. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No. It's a one-party system with two wings.
That's why one of the hashtags on this stream is hashtag Uniparty. Mm-hmm. And they even have the itemized receipts here. So this is not some conspiracy theory. Don't ban us, YouTube. Here it is. $2.5 billion right there. It's got a name on it. It's listed on Open Secret Senate Leadership Fund. $2.5 million from an outside group. There it is, all in black and white.
That doesn't sound shady at all.
Not at all.
There's definitely totally no problems with doing it that way.
Well, think about it. Mitch McConnell and the RNC funneled $9 million to a race in Alaska where it was a Republican versus a Republican. They gave no help to any of the Trump candidates, Kerry Lake, etc.
Yep.
They filtered it out to races where it wasn't even fucking necessary. And then they wondered why. Well, actually, they didn't wonder why. They planned for this.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, the Uniparty is basically terrified of the MAGA Republicans.
Yep.
And, the MAGA Republicans weren't getting any traction. And it's just fortunate we had some of them win.
Yeah, I want to say it's a lot more than the media is reporting on. Their line now is MAGA dead, it's all Trump's fault, blame him, focus on the feud between him and DeSantis, which to me sounds manufactured. Maybe it's just my opinion.
And you know what? I mean, the mainstream media used to be the watchdog for a corrupt government.
Yep.
But now they've been bought and paid for.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, they're an extension of.
Yes.
Yep. You want to see something even more fun? Oh, it's glorious. FTX was sponsored on the World Economic Forum's website.
It's been scrubbed.
And it has since been scrubbed. There it is.
Yeah.
This was the page. Somebody screen capped it from their phone. FTX. Visit the FTX website, all on the World Economic Forum.
I wonder if we can find that in the Wayback Machine.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, yeah. It's so exciting.
Well, they've already got everything. Everything's already been archived. So was FTX being used to launder money for the Democratic Party? WEF sponsored FTX on their website, which has now been removed. And with the picture that was at the top there, even Elon Musk chimed in and said it's a question that's worth asking.
Well, the answer to that question
is yes.
Is yes.
Yep. If it needs to be,
I'd say so.
If it needs to be independently fact-checked by third-party sources,
oh yeah,
it's probably about 80% true.
Yeah, the Instant post where I saw all of this collated was flagged for false information, even though it was all noted and sourced.
Yep.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Yep. The fact checkers are slacking these days.
Yep. And the one thing that I'm sorry, Jimmy. Just the fact checkers. They're doing such a bang up job over there at Meta, or is it Meta?
I think it's Meta.
Meta.
Because guess what?
Meta.
They're mismanaging it so bad they're going to get Meta.
Well, they're laying off like 17,000 people.
Yeah, like they're
something
literally
like that,
they're going to get hit in the brown eye hard.
And all these Democrats. Go ahead, guys.
I did see a meme earlier last week. It was if you are no longer putting Facebook jail, you're put on menopause.
Good shit.
I like that.
Like I only use
Facebook. That one, I had to applaud that one. That was funny.
I mean, I only use Facebook to like basically promote the videos and stuff for the channel.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I maybe
that
I'll
memes.
maybe.
But the problem is, and I mentioned some on my last stream. The early adopters of new technology is usually men. And that same demographic, it is who Facebook has chose to run off and ban and Facebook jail and all that stuff. They're losing their base. So it won't be long before they're done.
Yeah, and here's another thing. My buddy died. I had living down here in this new studio. And I decided, because I had to pay for his funeral, I would sell some of his stuff. And I literally did an ad on Facebook Marketplace for like 2 wheelchairs. Like one of them is reinforced for a 600-pound person, and they're like, we're not allowing that for hate speech.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm serious. I am serious.
Wow.
And listen, it wasn't a big deal. It was only like maybe they would get $25 out of me. But I mean, multiply that by tens of millions of people across the world.
All right, so let me get this straight. It is ableist to provide care for people who are disabled?
Well, they wouldn't go into detail. They just denied the ad. I appealed it, and they denied it again.
That's the mindset.
Yeah.
You should have listed it as the fat acceptance chair. I'm sure it would have been fine then.
No, I didn't say anything other than
this chair accepts all fat asses.
I just said it is built for individuals who are, exceptionally heavy. And it's totally true.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude was like, one point was 617 pounds.
Maybe you should have said it was a curvy chair.
A curvy chair.
It's a Lizzo chair.
Yeah, I don't
Just
know.
give it a glass flute and see what happens.
Stunning and brave chair.
Isn't it great how curvy has been co-opted the same as most of these other bullshit words? And now, it used to mean, hourglass curves, Marilyn Monroe, Salma Hayek. And now it apparently means Lizzo, the 400-pound
what they were saying
calorie queen.
Is curvy used to be inward curves. Today, it's outward curves.
Yeah.
Curvy now means cellulite.
These chicks have so many bulges, you basically have to roll a D&D dice just to bet on which bulge is actually the tits.
Yeah.
If you need the baby powder, it's a no-go.
Just roll it floor to find the wet spot.
It's the ultimate tit confusion right there.
Yeah, chicks like that, they have so many fat folds, they lift one up and an old Nokia phone falls out. Oh, I've been looking for that. Oh, look, it still has 1 bar of battery. But what's hilarious is that the guy who was calling for tactical nuking of Russia is now calling for peace after the FTX scandal caught his country funneling millions. I wonder why.
Yeah, listen. Yeah. Oh my God, this is going to be a huge clusterfuck.
And have you seen what this fucking chode looks like? This guy, this young billionaire, decided he was going to get rid of most of his stuff. He is a soy drag queen, I guess.
I mean, he's worth $1 billion.
Not anymore.
Well, all right. Now, remember what I said in the beginning about the money laundering and money transfer thing being almost instantaneous?
Yeah.
If you think this guy had $1 billion to his name and he didn't pigeonhole a substantial amount, which is virtually untraceable, you are out of your fucking mind.
Well, if he were smart, but if he were smart, he wouldn't be helping Democrats. So
listen,
he can't be too smart.
Listen, I'm an evil genius. I know what I'm talking about.
I know.
That dude has money somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
He probably, he thought he would leave it with a stripper for safekeeping.
Yeah, because that always works.
Because she wouldn't do
that'll work
that.
out
She
just
loves
fine.
me. I always push $100 crypto bills through the hole in the wall when I'm done.
Yep. And apparently, word on the street is the U.S. government is trying to get him from whatever non-extradition country he fled to, trying to bring him back.
Shocker.
So they can question him.
He'll die.
It's so
Kill
they
him.
can put him back to work laundering their money. That's what they're doing.
No, they're going to kill him.
Yeah.
They have no choice. That dude's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are
Well,
going to
we'll
have
see.
to kill him.
He might get disappeared, or he may be.
I'm telling you right now, there's a Target jacket on this guy right now. It's getting handed off to somebody somewhere.
I know, but I'm just saying, if Hitler died of old age somewhere in South America, which looks very likely,
Yes, yeah.
this guy may end up doing the same.
Well,
Under
who
an assumed,
knows?
Under an assumed name with a tiny little toothbrush mustache.
But right after World War II, not every swinging fucking dick had a goddamn movie fucking grade camera in their pocket.
That's true
And
stuff.
they can only take a picture up to the cloud or right to YouTube, Facebook, and then the whole world fucking sees it.
Isn't it amazing that at most of the mass shootings that happen at schools, none of that footage ever seems to exist?
I know. This whole crypto thing, I knew it was going to be abused.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're seeing 100% proof.
Absolutely. And there was like a big dive that the market took after a lot of this shit came out.
Yep.
Apparently. But the way that I'm seeing it is this. They've been talking like Zuckerberg tipped his hand. Well, actually, Zuckerberg helped the government tip their hand when he wanted to try to institute his Libra coin bullshit a few years ago.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, just stop doing it. And then it just disappeared and was never brought back up again. Now, why would that be? We know that he was directly coordinating with the government.
Yes.
So could it be that perhaps certain market dips are being coordinated to force out the smaller guys?
Could be.
And then the elites come in, buy up a whole bunch of shit, and then after that, the demand increases, the value explodes, and then comes the time for regulation for this new open market.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, there's already the SEC already has regulations in for much of this stuff. Now, the crypto thing, they're going to have to tweak a little bit. But I used to be a financial planner, and quite frankly, you really can't do anything on the U.S. stock exchanges without at least half a dozen people, being able to inspect your colon at any time they want. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Check out my colon, Jim.
But the thing is you could open an account in India, or you can open one, in Russia or the Ukraine. And the thing is like literally, like you can have an account on one side of the fucking country or the world, and I've actually tested this, where I took out one Ethereum coin and I transferred it halfway around the world. 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
90 fucking seconds.
That is a very, very tempting way for people to hide wealth, swirl it away, or if they're in a pinch, transfer it in a fucking hurry.
Now, don't ask me how I know this, because I'll deny it. But, being an evil genius, I know other evil geniuses. And there's a thing out there called a crypto pool. So what you do is you take your crypto, put it in this pool. Leave it there for 24 hours. There's a bunch of other people all over the world doing the same thing. So say it's Bitcoin. Everyone puts their Bitcoin in there. You wait a day, you go and take the Bitcoin out. Now it's completely untraceable to you because it's been mingled with everyone else in the pool.
And then Lizzo comes in and does a cannonball, and it's game over.
Yeah. And so, I'm just saying, I did some nefarious research because I don't sleep at night, and that's what I figured.
Scatter your laundered Bitcoin to the four winds.
Well, no,
whatever doesn't get stuck up her giant ass crack.
Well, like once you scrub the coin, you can use it for very nefarious shit.
Oh, I guarantee.
Like allegedly,
removing individuals from meat suits, buying all kinds of bad shit, and they'll literally deliver it to your door.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Popford supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.